coming to you from my tiny kitchen, and today I'm going to make some slow cooker pulled pork. When it comes to pulled pork, there's a million recipes out there. This is just the variation of what I do every time. Ingredients change a little bit, and that's kind of the nature of pulled pork. Feel free to make yours the way you like, but for the most part, this is how I make mine. The first part of what I do is to make a rub. So start off with some kosher salt, a whole bunch of ground black pepper, some granulated garlic, paprika. Don't got much left, so I'll just dump her all in there. Cumin can be a little overpowering, so I'm only going to put about half a tablespoon in. And 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And just mix all that together. So this is my pork butt roast. My rub goes right on there. Flip it over and just coat all sides. And once you got it coated, throw it into your slow cooker. So I've got my pork butt in the crock pot with the dry rub on. I turn it on to high, and I'll leave it on high once I've got all the ingredients in for about half an hour just to bring it up to temperature, and then I'll drop it down to the low cook for the remainder of the day. So I have some sliced onions. They go in. I have a can of crushed pineapple. Whole can goes in, and I have a beer. Lid goes on. Set my timer for half an hour. So half an hour on high, and then I'll reduce it to low. So I'm making my barbecue sauce. In here I've got a big chunk of ketchup, some Worcestershire, and some soy sauce. And now I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice to give it some acid. I'm going to throw in some kosher salt. I really prefer kosher salt for cooking as opposed to table salt. Some black pepper, and here comes a whole bunch of spices. A little bit of paprika, a little bit of ground mustard, some onion powder, granulated garlic, sage, oregano, basil, and just a little bit of thyme. I'll mix all that up. once I have all the spices blended, I'll add the last ingredient, which is some of my Maple Rock maple syrup. If you don't have maple syrup, you can use brown sugar, even honey, just some kind of sweet element, but I really prefer the real maple syrup. Perfect. Alright, my pulled pork has been cooking now for 7 hours. Yeah, that's going to come apart great. So I want to get out these little strings that were in here, holding the butt roast together. And then you just want to tear at it with a couple of forks and it'll come apart just like nothing, as you can see. Shred that down into tiny little pieces. Alright, here's my bowl of shredded pulled pork, my barbecue sauce. Put about half of it in just to see where I'm at. Mix it all up. Shred any last bits that are bigger than the sandwich. That's brilliant. Alright, now I'm going to assemble some pulled pork sandwiches. I've got some nice ciabatta buns I got from the store. Butter one side. And here's some coleslaw I did up. And you know, pulled pork sandwiches aren't meant to be neat. So, nice big scoop of pulled pork on each one. There you go. Pulled pork sandwiches.